This is daily reading number 40, Be Unstoppable. It is 5:40 in the morning on Tuesday. And the book I'm reading is called Relentless, From Good to Great to Unstoppable by Tim Grover. Now the book talks about just that. The title is called Relentless, From Good to Great to Unstoppable. And the book references a lot of athletes. And I obviously resonate with this because I'm an athlete, because I look at guys in every sport, guys like Peyton Manning, guys like Michael Jordan, LeBron James, all these guys who are literally unstoppable. And so he references professional athletes a lot, and I resonate with that. But at the same time, he also says that the principles in this book are perfectly applicable to anyone across any walk. And I'm going to read this straight from the book to apply it to you who's listening, who is not an athlete, but in a regular walk of life. So he says, I'm talking about the waiter, and this is about being relentless. I'm talking about the waiter who knows what every one of his customers drinks and how they order their steaks. Everyone in town wants to sit at his tables. I'm talking about the school teacher who won't give up until every student understands the lessons. The administrative assistant who earns more than some executives by knowing what the boss needs before the boss even realizes it. So this idea of being relentless doesn't just apply to being the best in the world in professional sports, but it applies to being the best in the world in what you do every single day. And the author breaks people down into three categories. And obviously I'm going to learn more about this, but first is coolers, then closers, then cleaners. Coolers. And this is going from good to great to unstoppable. Coolers are the people who are, they're kind of in charge, but they wait for direction to do what they're told to do. Hi, Tina. Coolers. Closers is one step above that. Closers literally take the ball, get the job done, etc. They're a little bit more interested in the accolades and the money that may go along with it. Cleaners, on the other hand, are guys like Michael Jordan who once they achieve the top, once they achieve the best, once they hit that peak, like a silent professional, they just want more, they want more. So coolers, closers, and cleaners. And he says that the reason that he calls them cleaners is because they take care, and I've heard this in some TV shows or series or whatever, but they take care of everything. They clean up the mess when everyone else goes away or when no one else wants to handle the situation. And another cool thing he talks about, and I read this yesterday and he touched on it again today, is this idea of comparing yourself to others. And coolers, closers might compare themselves to others. They might look, hey Patrick, they might look at other people and compare themselves to them. And I'm certainly guilty of this. I know coming up in wrestling, I compare myself to the other guy. Not so much in professional fighting because I had evolved to a point. But he's saying that, people waste their time comparing themselves to others. Whereas cleaners, right? And this isn't just professional players. This could be a teacher. This could be an administrative assistant. Cleaners operate and allow other people to compare themselves to them. So cleaners don't compare themselves to other people. Cleaners let other people compare themselves to them. They set the bar. They set that standard of excellence. And another thing he talks about today, and I do this with the athletes that I train, and it's the reason I read every single morning. So he talks a lot about physical preparation. And I think it's important for all of us in one way or another to physically prepare ourselves. But he says that physical preparation, physical ability will take you far, but it's mental preparation. Going back to my podcast, everything I do, A Fighter's Mindset, it's the mental preparation that'll make all the difference. So how do you apply that to your daily life? If you're not, getting in the zone to fight a UFC fighter, you're not getting in the zone to compete in an NBA championship game, how do you prepare your mind? Well, what I'm doing every single day, read. Prep yourself mentally for the day ahead, right? The reading is your mental preparation, and the day, all the actions that fill up your day, is the actual physical exertion. So prep your mind every single morning. Find something productive to do, whether it's watching these videos, whether it's reading yourself, whether it's journaling, something to get your mind right for the day. I appreciate it, James. I got a message that says, winners focus on winning, losers focus on winners. Just like the Olympics, they had that scene of the one sprinter looking at Usain Bolt. When he was sprinting, he was worrying about Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt was worrying about stinking winning. And another thing to touch on this big picture. So we talked about coolers, the people who are kind of in control, but looking at the other guy to see what they're doing, being told what to do. Closers who are a step up, who do take the ball in their hands literally when the shot clock is coming down, but they're a little bit more concerned with, thanks Mark, they're a little bit more concerned with the accolades, the fame, the money that goes with it, whereas cleaners are, boom, silent professionals going after the goal. Once they accomplish the goal, on to the next one. Now, all of this is contingent upon you, your body, your health. Because if your health goes, your body goes, then none of this matters. And there was a snippet in this, I'm going to start to wrap it up now. There was a snippet in this chapter that literally he may have been saying something else, but the way I took it is this. So he says, your body is a business you have to take care of, or the business goes away. Your body is a business you have to take care of, or the business goes away. Now, what in the heck does that mean? These videos I'm making, the job that you're going to, you're prepping your kids' breakfast or getting your clothes ready for the next day, all of these things that we're doing on a daily basis, none of that matters if you don't have your health. None of that matters if you don't have your actual body and your mind to get those things done. So above everything, take care of yourself, exercise, be as active as possible. That, my friends, is DR40. Be unstoppable. Remember, start every day by prepping your mind, whether it's reading, whether it's journaling, whether it's watching these daily reading videos, which I suggest. Find some way to prep your mind for the competition. Your competition is the day. And I ask you this, are you a cooler, are you a closer, or are you a cleaner? As always, I appreciate you watching. Please come back tomorrow for DR41. And if you know someone who would appreciate these messages, please feel free to tag them, share it. And as always, hop on over to charlie-brenneman.com where you can get more of these and find access to my podcast, A Fighter's Mindset, the Spaniard Podcast, where we apply a fighter's mindset to everyday life. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.